Thought that time would heal me, but the months just feel the same. Everyone says I should move on, but they don't feel this kind of pain. I keep pretending I'm alright, but I fall apart at night. You're a ghost I can't erase. You're a memory I still chase, and I try to numb it down so it won't burn so loud. But everything I try just pulls me deeper somehow. I'm still hurt, even after all this time, and still broken, still wishing you were mine. I keep running from the truth, but the shadows lead me back to you. I've tried everything that doesn't work, 'cause I'm still hurt. I filled the nights with strangers just to have someone to blame. I've drowned myself in habits that I swore I'd never name. I hate the person I become, trying to make this feeling numb. But every quiet morning light pulls the truth back in my mind. And I'm scared I'll feel this way for the rest of my days. There's nothing ever takes your place. I'm still hurt, even after all this time, and still broken, still wishing you were mine. I keep running from the truth, but the shadows lead me back to you. I've tried everything that doesn't work, 'cause I'm still hurt. Maybe I'm afraid to heal, 'cause healing means you're gone for real. Maybe I hold on to the pain so a part of you can still remain. But I'm getting tired of who I am, lost inside this slow collapse. I need a way to breathe again. Still hurt, even after all this time, still broken, still wishing you were mine. I keep searching for a cure, but nothing makes me feel secure. I've tried everything that doesn't work, and I'm still hurt. Yeah, I'm still hurt. Been replaying every moment, trying to figure out the truth. All the things you said you felt, and the things you didn't do. 'Cause love is more than pretty words, more than I swear I care. If you really loved me, you would have shown it somewhere. And maybe I was blinded by the version that I saw, but loving someone blindly doesn't fix a heart at all. If you really love me, you wouldn't have made me doubt my worth. You wouldn't let me cry alone, buried under all the hurt. If you really love me, you would have fought to stay instead, but you left me with said you needed time to breathe, but you never asked if I could too. You gave me half of every promise and expected me to call it true. You held my hand when it was easy, but let go when it got real. If you really loved me, you would have cared how I feel. I shouldn't have to beg for love or teach you how to stay. If you really loved me, you wouldn't love me just halfway. If you really loved me, you wouldn't have made me doubt my worth. You wouldn't let me cry alone, buried under all the hurt. If you really loved me, you would have fought to stay instead. But you left me with excuses and a cold space in your bed. So don't say you ever loved me when you love me only in your head. I kept trying to convince myself you didn't mean to let me down, but love that's real doesn't disappear when trouble comes around. And maybe you believed your words, but love is what you choose to do. And every time I needed you, you proved the truth. If you really loved me, you wouldn't have walked away that fast. You would have held on harder when you knew we wouldn't last. If you really loved me, you'd still be right here in my arms, not living off the memory of a love that lost its spark. So don't tell me that you love me when all along you didn't act like it at all. You say you're here with me, but your eyes drift somewhere else. I feel you fading when I'm talking, like you're lost inside yourself. You say you're trying, and I want to believe, but every time you hold my hand, I feel you reaching back for her instead of me. And I'm tired of pretending that I don't notice it at all. I'm scared I'm just a place to land while you're waiting for her call. 'Cause you're still with her, even when you're lying next to me. You whisper my name, but I hear hers underneath. I'm giving you everything, but you're not really here. I'm loving you now, but you're loving your past, and that's my biggest fear. You're still with her, even when you're here. You tell me that you moved on, but your voice shakes when you say it. You keep your phone face down at night, like you're scared that I'll betray it. And I can't keep fighting ghosts that I never meant to meet, but she's living in your memory, and you're bringing her to me. And I keep trying to be enough, but she's still standing in the way. You say you want a future, but your heart is stuck yesterday. 'Cause you're still with her, even when you're lying next to me. You whisper my name, but I hear hers underneath. I'm giving you everything, but you're not really here. I'm loving you now, but you're loving your past, and that's my biggest fear. even when you're here. Maybe I deserve someone who looks at me first, someone who's done with their hurt, someone who's sure of my worth. But I keep holding on to pieces that should have stayed in your past. And I know it'll break me if this is all we ever have, 'cause you're still with her, even when you're lying next to me. You're touching my skin, but your heart's out of reach. I'm giving you everything, but you're not really here. I'm loving you now, but you're loving your past, and losing you is what I feel. You're still with her, even when you're here. It's only been a week, but it feels like something's breaking. The messages we never sent are the ones that hurt the most. I keep checking my phone at night, like your name might still appear. But the longer that it doesn't, the more the truth feels near. I told myself I'd be fine, that space would help me heal. But the quiet hits too heavy, and the silence feels too real. It's too real. Now that we've gone a week without a word, too real. Now I'm replaying everything I heard. I thought the distance wouldn't hurt, but the truth starts to burn. I didn't think the end would feel this real. I thought you'd maybe call just to soften all the edges, but now I'm learning heartbreak by counting empty seconds. 7 days without your voice does something to my chest. Makes me wonder if for you it's easier than you said. I keep lying to myself, saying time will help me heal. But every hour without you just makes the ending feel too real. Now that we've gone a week without a word, too real. And every memory still hurts. I thought the distance wouldn't burn, but now it's teaching me the worst. I didn't think the end would feel this real. Maybe you've already moved on, maybe I was just a phase, but something in the quiet keeps tearing me apart these days. And I hate that what we built could disappear without a sound, but silence has a way of knocking everything down. It's too real. Now that your voice is just a ghost, too real. And I'm the one who feels it most. A week ago you felt so near, now you feel like another year. I didn't think the end would steal everything and make it too real. put a fake laugh on again, so they won't ask what's wrong with me. I joke around, I play along, I give them what they wanna see. But when the room gets quiet and all the noise begins to fade, that's when the truth comes crawling back to take its place. I swallow every feeling just to keep my world alive, and every joke I throw out is just another way to hide. So I fake laugh, pretend that I'm alright. I hide the tears that tremble right behind my eyes, that show up late at night. I'm screaming out inside, but you won't hear my cry, 'cause I fake laugh and don't see the other side. I'm tired of being the strong one, the one who never falls apart. I fix the world around me, but I can't fix my own heart. I scroll through messages for comfort, but no one ever really knows the pieces I've been holding just to make it through the lows. And everyone says you look okay, not knowing what I feel today. It's easy to believe the lie when I laugh it all away. So I fake laugh, pretend that I'm alright. I hide the tears that tremble right behind my eyes, that show up late at night. I'm screaming out inside, but you won't hear my cry, 'cause I fake laugh and don't see the other side. Maybe one day I'll speak the truth, let someone see the bruises too. Before now I'm scared to break in front of you. So I fake laugh, keep the pain behind my teeth. I fall apart when no one else can see. The world sees someone strong, but I'm barely holding on, 'cause I fake laugh and no one knows what's really wrong. We didn't fight, we didn't scream, no door slam, no scene, just softer text, longer space, your name fading from my screen. You said life's been kinda crazy. I said yeah, I understand, but every word felt unfinished, like something slipping from my hand. We stopped asking real questions, started smiling just to cope. I felt it coming slowly, still I held on to the hope. We didn't say goodbye, we just stopped trying. Let the silence do the work while we kept lying. No last kiss, no last fight, just distance growing every night. We didn't break, we just let go through all the unsaid goodbyes. I still remember how you looked when you said talk to you soon, like you already knew that soon would turn into never to. I kept space for you in my days, like you might still walk in, but time doesn't wait for people who don't know where they've been. pulled away so gently, I almost blame myself. stayed a little longer. We didn't say goodbye, we just stopped trying. Left the truth between the lines, unspoken dying. No last words, no goodbye, just memories learning how to lie. We didn't end, we faded slow through all the unsaid goodbye. I wonder if you miss me, or just miss being less alone. If my name ever crosses your mind when you're on your phone. I never got closure, never got the truth, just the echo of a love that quietly slipped through. No ending I can explain, just absence dressed as change. We didn't fall, we just let die all those unsaid goodbyes. If I ever see you again, I won't ask you why. Some things are better left where we never said goodbye. You held me close like it meant something. Late night talks, no phones, just us. Your head on my shoulders, you said my name like I could trust. We laughed about nothing for hours, shared secrets we never shared before. You told me things in whispers, like you were planning something more. You looked at me like I was the one, like I was safe inside your arms. So tell me why it felt so real, if you were gone before the start. Was I the only one believing while you were pretending? All those nights you pulled me closer, did they mean nothing in the end? You kissed my head like you were staying, said I like you but never meant it. I was falling, you were acting, guess I was real, you were pretending. You knew the way I liked you, how I felt home when you were with me. We fit together, something beautiful, something new. Guess it was never meant to be. We stayed awake until the sun came up, said I should go but never did. Now you're gone without a reason, like none of this was what it is. Ooh, was I the only one believing while you were pretending? All those nights you pulled me closer, did they mean nothing in the end? You held my hand like you were staying, like you weren't already ending. I was honest, you were hiding, guess I was real, you were pretending. Now I replay every moment, wonder what was true. Did you ever feel a thing, or was it just convenient to you? If you didn't want me, why did you hold me like that? Why did you let me fall if you were never gonna catch? I wish I could say you're leaving, came out of nowhere, hit me blind. But deep down I always knew I was the one who crossed the line. You tried to love the broken parts I kept hidden in the dark, but I held on to old mistakes until they tore us both apart. You gave me everything you could, I gave you nothing back but hurt. You tried to drag me out of shadows, I dragged you down into the dirt. It's my fault, I'm the reason that we fell. You were trying to build a future, I was trapped inside myself. You deserve someone who loved you the way you loved me from the start. But I was stuck inside my past, and I left you with my scars. Yeah, it's my fault. I never meant to dim your light, you always shine so bright for me. But I kept turning back to things you'd already helped me see. You begged me just to let you in, I never could not fully know. And I hate the truth of that. You tried so hard to stay when I was pushing you away. You fought for us with open hands, I let mine slip, I let them shake. It's my fault, I'm the reason that we fell. You were trying to build a future, I was trapped inside myself. You deserve someone who'd hold you without breaking you apart. But I was stuck inside my memories, and I left you with my scars. Yeah, it's my fault. I know you're better off now, free from all my ghosts and fears. And maybe someday I'll forgive myself for all the wasted years. But if you ever think of me, I hope you don't remember pain, just the part of me you loved before I pushed you all away. 'Cause it's my fault, I'm the reason love ran out. I was begging for forgiveness for things I never talked about. You deserve someone who'd choose you instead of clinging to the dark. And if I could go back and fix it, I'd rewrite every part. And I know it in my heart, it's my fault.
I felt it in the silence, in the way you breathe too slow. You said you've only been tired, but your eyes already let me go. And every step you took away felt like footsteps I once knew. Like I lived this ending once before, and now I'm watching it come true.
I kept hoping I was wrong, that it was something we could choose.
But somewhere deep inside my chest, I felt the warning pull me through. It's deja vu, the moment that I lose you. I've seen the scene 1,000 times before you said we're through. You're breaking me in real time, but my heart already knew. I felt the end before it came. It's deja vu.
You held me like a stranger, your touch colder than your words. You whisper you were sorry, but it felt like something I'd rehearsed.
I watched the pieces fall again, the way they always It's deja vu. Maybe that's why I never begged, why I didn't try to fight. 'Cause somewhere I had tasted this goodbye in another life.
It's deja vu. The moment I stopped being yours, I saw it coming in your silence, in the shadows at the door.
You're leaving now, but honestly, I lost you long before. I just relived the end again.
That deja vu I can't ignore. You gave me a fake rose for my birthday when you said we'd never die. You held my hand and whispered softly, every day it's you and I. But promises fade faster than the petals you gave that night. I guess forever was a story you were never meant to write. And I still have the rose you gave me, even after all this time. It stayed when you walked away. I thought you'd forever stay mine. Yeah, I still keep that rose you gave me. It's the only thing that survived. Funny how something made to last outlived the love we left behind. I kept it on my nightstand, like the rose from that old tale, counting down the moments, hoping love would still prevail. But magic doesn't linger when the heart begins to freeze. And I learned that even fairy tales don't promise guarantees. 'Cause I still have the rose you gave me, even after all this time. It stayed when you walked away. I thought you'd forever stay mine. Yeah, I still keep that rose you gave me. It's the only thing that survived. Funny how something made to last outlived the love we left behind. Maybe love is like a flower, made to bloom but not to stay. Maybe people only promise what they wish they felt that day. But every time I see that rose, I feel the weight of what went wrong. A memory that never dies, even though the love is gone. So I still have the rose you gave me, even after all this time. It stayed when you walked away, and I thought you'd forever stay mine. If only hearts could last like flowers, maybe we'd still be alright. But I guess forever doesn't grow, even roses sometimes lie. You walked away so easily, like I was something you outgrew. I kept waiting by my phone, hoping I still meant something to you. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into a year. And not once did you ask if I was holding myself together here. I hoped you'd check on me, just to hear me breathe. But silence told the truth, that love refused to speak. You never asked if I was breaking or missing us back. You never asked night still hurt, or if my heart collapsed. It's like I disappeared the moment you left, like all our memories never meant anything at best. And maybe that's what hurts more than anything else. You never asked. I say I'm healing now, but sometimes I still break. I see your friends in town laughing like nothing was at stake. Makes me wonder if you told them I was just another girl you erased. I know we're not us anymore, but I didn't think we'd turn to strangers. Losing you already hurt, losing your concern got deeper than I imagined. You'll never ask if I was breaking or missing us back. You'll never ask if the night still hurt, or if my heart collapsed. It's like I disappeared the moment you left, like everything we were never meant anything at best. And maybe that's what hurts more than anything else. You never asked. Maybe you don't care, and that's the truth I fear to face. 'Cause if you did, you'd check on me, you'd show you still felt something for my name. I keep telling myself that closure's in the past, but how do you heal from someone who never bothered to ask? You never asked if I was lonely or if I survived the crash. You never asked if I wake up wishing we could take it back. You never wondered if I cried, you moved on fast. 'Cause you never asked. I saw your name light up my screen, then disappear like it was nothing. One minute you were almost here, the next you left me with the silence. I swear I heard my heartbeat drop when you stopped picking up. 'Cause I knew you saw my number and decided it was not enough. I needed you that night more than I'd admit, but you were online choosing not to give a shit. Just one missed call, but it told me everything. You were right there and you still did nothing. I broke in half, you watched me fall, and all I got was a missed call. Yeah, all I got was a missed call. I typed a message, deleted it. Didn't wanna sound too desperate, but the truth is I was drowning, and I hoped you'd be my exit. I checked your status, saw you active, talking to someone who wasn't me. It's crazy how one tiny choice can change what someone means. I needed you that night, but you left me in the dark. And now I finally see how one small silence breaks a heart. Just one missed call, but it told me everything. You were right there, and you still did nothing. I broke in half, you watched me fall, and all I got was a miss. Just one missed call, but it hit like losing you twice. You were online and still walked out of my life. I broke in half, you was a missed call.
I've been running from the memory you left behind. Every corner of this room still feels like you and I try to sleep, but all my thoughts keep coming back. The things I should have said, the love I never gave, the pieces that we lack. And I know that time keeps moving, but I'm frozen in the past. Everyone says I'll get through it, but they don't feel this like I have. 'Cause every day bleeds into another night without you. I let my guard down just to watch you slip right through. I'm trying to hold on, but I'm losing what we were. I'm still someone who loves you, even if it hurts. So I'm still someone who loves you, even when it burns. I replay every moment like a movie in my mind. How did we go from holding hands to holding on to lies? I hate myself for every time I let you fall, for every wrong I didn't fix, for every tear I caused it all. And I know I can't rewind it, can't undo the things I've done, but losing you has shown me that you were always the only one. 'Cause every day bleeds into another night without you. I let my guard down just to watch you slip right through. I'm trying to hold on, but I'm losing what we were. I'm still someone who loves you, even if it hurts. Oh, I'm still someone who loves you, even when it burns. Tell me, would it change things if I had stayed? If I had told you you were the one I couldn't replace? Oh, I'm drowning in the silence that you left inside this space. I still hear your name, and every day bleeds into another night without you. I let my guard down, and now I'm breaking in the truth. I'm trying to hold on, but I'm losing who I was. I'm still someone who loves you, even when it hurts. Still someone who loves you, even though it burns.
I've been walking through the nights alone, tracing shadows on my skin. Every memory keeps replaying, but I'm numb to everything. I used to break when you would leave me, now I don't even blink. Guess the heart can only shatter till it finally stops to sink. I wish I missed you like I used to, but the truth is even worse. When the pain stops screaming loudly, silence starts to hurt. 'Cause it hurts so much that I don't feel at all. I've been waiting for a breakdown, but there's nothing left to fall. I'm too tired to cry, keep trying to remember when the feeling slipped away. Was it slow like fading daylight, or gone in just one day? People ask me how I'm holding, I just smile and say I'm fine. But the truth is that I'd rather feel the pain than feel this blind. 'Cause it hurts so much that I don't feel it all. I've been waiting for a breakdown, but there's nothing left to fall. I'm too tired to cry, too empty to call. Yeah, it hurts so much that I feel nothing at all. Wish a single tear could save me, wish a single scream would break me. But I'm stuck between the spaces where the love and pain erase me. Yeah, it hurts so much that I don't feel it all. I've been dying in the quiet where the echoes barely call. I'm too tired to cry, too hollow to fall. 'Cause it hurts so much that I feel nothing, nothing at all. Nothing at all. We told ourselves we'd take it slow, keep it casual, keep control. But one kiss turned into more, and now I'm standing at your door. You were the one I trusted most, my late night call, my inside joke. But love got heavy, love got loud, and look at where we are now. It was a bad idea, letting feelings interfere. We should have stayed as friends, and now nothing feels the same again. We crossed the line, we can't rewind. Lost the you and I we had in mind. Yeah, loving you just made it clear it was a bad idea. I miss the version of us before, when I can knock on your front door without my heart tied in a knot, wondering what we are or not. God, I wish we left it there. Now when you look me in the eyes, I see the distance, feel the lies we try to make forever fit. But some things break and never fix, and now I'm scared we can't repair. It was a bad idea, letting feelings interfere. We should have stayed as friends, and now nothing feels the same again. We crossed the line, we can't rewind. Lost the you and I we had in mind. Yeah, loving you just made it clear it was a bad idea, and I hate that I still care. Hate pretending I'm not scared. If we could turn the clock back now, I swear we'd figure it out somehow. But time won't listen to my heart. It was a bad idea, letting feelings interfere. We should have stayed as friends, and now this is where our story ends. We crossed the line, we can't rewind. Lost the you and I we had in mind, and maybe someday we'll make it clear. But right now If we had met a few years later, when we both knew who we were, maybe love would have felt safer. Not this mix of hope and hurt. You were someone I could marry, someone I could build a life with. But timing is a quiet killer, and it took what we could have had. And I hate that I found you right before I found myself. You were ready for forever, I was somewhere else. In another lifetime, you'd be sleeping next to me. We'd have a little house somewhere, a backyard and a family. But this life came too early, and I wasn't who I needed to be. So if not in this one, maybe the next life you'll love me. I think about the wedding photos, how your smile would light the room. You cried before we said the vows. I try not to cry too soon. We name our baby after someone your mother used to know. I'd hold him with the warmth you gave me, the kind I miss the most. You deserved a heart that's steady. I was shaking in my skin. You were ready for the story. I was scared to let it begin. In another lifetime, you'll be sleeping next to me. We'd have holidays and birthdays, a fridge full of memories. But this life came too early, and I wasn't who I hoped I'd be. So if not in this one, maybe the next life you'll love me. You'll love me. Maybe someday when we're older, on a quiet autumn night, we'll meet again by accident, and it won't hurt to meet your eyes. And maybe then we'll realize we were right, but just not right now. And all the love we couldn't live, we'll find a place somehow. In another lifetime, you'll be waiting at the door. I'll be everything you needed, not the mess I was before. This time wasn't meant for us, but the next one just might be. If goodbye is what life asks for, then in the next life, wait for me.